Hello, it is I. Now there are many features playground games could introduce into Forza Horizon 5 to help improve the game, but usually these features that we all want would be so hard to include. I mean, just imagine trying to implement turn signals onto hundreds of cars in the game. That would be way too much effort, man. I mean, sometimes the developers want easy things they can add into the game, features which don't take much effort to implement, but create a huge difference. Well, that's where your boy comes to play. So here are 10 easy features Forza could add into Forza Horizon 5. Now before getting into this video, oh, would you look at that? It's a Lamborghini Countach. The door broke a little bit, but no worries because I can fix it. I broke the door again. 4,000 likes is the target as per usual. Liking the video is free and it helps out so much more than you can imagine. And seeing as over half of you guys watching have not subscribed, do consider subscribing to the channel down below. We're on the road to 200k and I love having new faces here on the channel. Thank you very much, and now let's get into this video.
Stand in the face of death.
Now, window stickers are something that I didn't think Forza would ever add. The only reason we saw window stickers in Need for Speed games is because those games did not have a cockpit view, so window stickers won't affect the first person camera angle. Whereas on a game like Forza Horizon, where the first person camera angle is quite an important aspect of the game, having excessive window stickers on the windshield would just be way too obnoxious. Forza would hate to include something like that into the game, but not to worry, as I have a solution for this. Instead of having window stickers on every single window, why not allow the players to put something like a windshield banner on their cars, of which you can put the stickers on there. That way the stickers won't obstruct the view of the window completely, and the players would finally get window stickers as a customization part. It's a win-win situation. And not just that, but there are already cars in the Forza Horizon franchise with windshield banners as standard, like the Ford Transit Super Sport van, the Ford Focus RS RX, and even the Lamborghini Huracan GT3 car from Forza Horizon 3. Man, I miss those cars. So fingers crossed we'll be seeing windshield banners make a debut as a customization part in Forza Horizon 5.
Where's your army? Where's your man then?
Usually when people prefer older games to newer games, it's because they're nostalgia merchants who hate newer things. But the old Forza games really did do some stuff better than the recent games that we play today. One of those aspects were the body kits, because the old Forza games received kits that we don't see in games like Forza Horizon 4. I'm talking about a WRC kit for the Peugeot 206, a Mines kit for the R34 GTR, and even a Veilside Supra body kit. That is mad. On top of that, Forza Aero genuinely looked good back then, with solid wing stands, subtle winglets, and an overall neat wing shape, whereas nowadays it looks like something you'd find on wish.com. And also there's a lack of customization parts on some cars, like the legendary R32 GTR. You'd expect it to have so many body kits available, but before Horizon 4 all we had was this terrible Forza Aero. What is this monstrosity, man? Thus I really hope Forza update that ugly Forza Aero and bring back these legendary body kits into the game as well. Now this is something I still don't understand why Forza haven't brought into the franchise, as with wheel mods there are zero restrictions. You can put any wheel onto any car, even cars with center locks. So why is it that with engine swaps that is not the case? A few cars are very limited to engine swaps, some don't even come with the option to do so. So instead of restricting us players with these strict engine swap requirements, why not give us every single engine swap possible to every single car in the game? We're so bored of motorbike engine swaps for small cars, like the PLP50 and Reliant Robin. Instead we want to V12 swap it, and launch it off a ramp into the sky. And on top of that, why not give us the choice to swap slower engines into fast cars? I mean, just imagine a K20 in a Lamborghini Aventador, that would be mad. So I hope sometime in the future, Forza lets us be able to swap any engine into any car.
I'm never stationary, 1,000 bells.
In Forza Horizon 4, we've received so many cool customization parts. I mean, we saw off-road kits, police lights, drag tires, wheel paint options, and so much more. Yet we've never seen Nitrous, which is a shame because it would be such a cool feature. Now you might be thinking, Nitrous in a Forza game? That's so unrealistic, that would never happen. But it already has. As in Forza Horizon 2 with the Fast and Furious expanded DLC, some cars genuinely came with NOS. Yep, you can initiate NOS just like in Need for Speed games to get some extra power whilst the exhaust pours out flames. It's so satisfying. Now you might think that Forza wants to keep its mods realistic, so an arcadey mod like Nitrous would never be seen in Forza. But Gran Turismo 6, the real driving simulator, actually has Nitrous as a modification part. It's stupidly expensive to purchase, but it is so worth it. So I really hope Forza bring back Nitrous into Forza Horizon 5 as a modification part for every single car in the game, including the PLP50.
True East boy, Bruce Leroy, spin around, I see Ninja do that.
Now this is something I requested in one of my videos over a year ago, and to this day I still think it's a brilliant idea. Now let's say you have an E92 M3 in Forza Horizon 5, but you don't like the wheels. You much prefer the wheels found on the BMW 1M. Well, Forza should add a new rim style called factory wheels, which allows you to browse through the stock wheels from the manufacturer of car you're looking at. For example, you can put Lamborghini Murcielago wheels on the Diablo, Honda NSX wheels on the Civic Type R, Ferrari FF wheels on the 599, etc, etc. That way there won't be any licensing problems, seeing as the wheels are coming from the same manufacturer, and you can create some really unique builds as well. So Playground Games, Mike Brown, Kira, whichever one of you lot runs Forza Horizon 5, please add this as a feature, as this would be incredible for the game.
Time that I'm done, that's a 2.1, I got red bones and I got...
Now Tyre lettering was introduced in Forza Horizon 3 and everybody loved it. It's featured in every Forza game ever since, but as a change for Forza Horizon 5, why not introduce coloured Tyre lettering? I mean, sure, the white Tyre lettering is all good, but sometimes we want to put on red Tyre lettering, like what Jon Olsen has on his RS6, yellow Tyre lettering like what you see on NASCARs, or even blue like wet tyres on Formula 1 cars. I reckon it would be an easy feature to add, which will really help make every car unique in the game. Okay, wait, hang on a minute. I've got 3 more features to mention, but I've just noticed that I messed up. Because something smells in here, you know? But big up Cloudburst for sending this out, because this is gonna make that smell go away. Cloudburst make these incredible clone-inspired air fresheners. They smell fantastic and they are stupidly powerful. Oh, what's that? You don't believe me? Try doing that with a Febreze. They're also very strong, so a quick is all you need. Oh man, it smells so good. In fact, when I'm too lazy to put on cologne, all I do is It doesn't taste good, it smells good though. So if you want your car, your clothes or your shed to smell like David Beckham, go to Cloudburst's website and use the code ITISI10 for a tasty 10% discount. Big up Cloudburst for sending this all out to me. And now let's get back into this video.
Tonight be a party weekend.
Now this is something I mentioned in one of my last videos, if you've been keeping up with the channel, but I had to mention it again seeing as it's such an easy feature the devs could introduce, which could make the game so much more fun. As normally, headlights are automated in Forza games, so you can't pop up and down your headlights if you're driving something like an NA Mazda Miata. But if the developers introduce manual lighting controls, you'll be able to manually pop up and down your headlights, which is very fun. And if you're bored, then you and your online mates can do fun little challenges. Perhaps a challenge where you need to navigate yourself through a forest with your lights off, or maybe even hide and seek in the dark. And it's so easy to add seeing as this is already a feature in the game. So if the devs could turn these headlight controls into a manual thing, then that would make the game a whole lot more realistic, and most importantly more fun as well.
That's one coming like a 98 Roberto Carlos, ride this clutch, find a bite.
Now, you might think that this would be pretty hard to add, but it really wouldn't be, as all that's needed is a sound file of said car starter motor, and you're done. Turning off your car wouldn't require any additional sound, the devs could just silence the car's engine sound to emulate it turning off. And then when the car starts up again, you can include a sound file of your car's starter motor with a light blip of the accelerator and you're done. And it's that easy. Whether it would be that simple for the developers to implement is a different story, but I reckon it's doable and it wouldn't require too much effort.
Yo, you know what's funny to me? 300 rats ain't no money to me.
Now the old Forza games, especially from the Xbox 360's Motorsport franchise, had so many gems of cars. I mean, sure, driving a Bugatti Chiron in Forza Horizon 4 is all good in that, but do the new Horizon games have a Mazda Furai, a V12 Audi Q7, or even a 5-litre Lamborghini Gallardo? Nope, didn't think so. On top of that, these older Horizon games had so many ordinary cars that you'd see every single day on the road. The likes of the Peugeot 206, the EG6 Honda Civic, the Ford Ka, the Vauxhall Agila, Mark II Focus ST, BMW M135i, and even a Prius. To this day, we are yet to drive a Toyota Prius in the Forza Horizon franchise. I mean, the devs have already brought in cars from the old Forza games into Forza Horizon 4. Cars like the Saleen S5S, Morgan Aero Supersports, and Koenigsegg CC8S, just to name a few. So I'm really hoping to do this for a lot more cars from the older generation consoles, as the car lists from these games were absolutely phenomenal. And that's the end of the video. I hope you lot did enjoy. If you did not enjoy this video, that's a bit sad. If you want to see more videos just like this one, then make sure to subscribe down below. We are trying to hit 200k by the end of this year, so any help would be greatly appreciated. Also leave a comment down below, it helps out a lot with the YouTube algorithm, and I'll try and get to as many of you people as I can. Thank you very much, and I'll catch up with you guys very soon. Until next time, have a good one guys, stay safe, stay inside, until next time. Cheers.
My dinero's what I'm out to get. Sombrero, I get hat and then I'm out again. Got an A1 Chica with a drive like a 3 litre, that's what she needs D4 like the outfit.